Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. It is Friday. Let's do a quick recap on this week. Why don't we? Okay. So, price of eggs, up. Trump's fault. Price of gas, up. Trump's fault. Price of coffee, up. Trump's fault. The war with Russia and Ukraine that was supposed to be over in 24 hours, still going. And the Trump tariff plan has now crashed the stock market. Nope. Trump's vote, I'm not letting up. I'm not giving you no grace because you voted for this. This pain that you guys are feeling, whether it's from, low-income white women who are getting jacked out of their earned income credit on taxes. That was a sneaky low blow. To all the old people on Medicare, Medicaid that didn't have access to their medicines and their doctors and everything overnight. Now, some of that might have been restored, but it still got cut. I want all of you to feel this pain, and I'm not. Every second, every minute, every hour of every day, I am going to rub it in and say, I told you so. Because when 2 years from now, when it's midterms, I need you to remember this pain. I need you to internalize it. I need you to feel it so that you don't make this mistake again. Every 99% of the people that see my video, you know me personally. Either we are related, have dated, worked together, had meals together. You've been to my house. I've been to your house. We have hung out. Every one of you know me personally. And you know I don't BS. You didn't believe me or you didn't trust me. Either way, I'm going to rub it in and say I told you so. And you know that's the type of person I am. You know I'm going to do it. Okay? Because I want you to remember. I want you to remember it at midterms, okay? This man is terrible at business. He done filed bankruptcy 4 or 5. I lost count how many times he done filed bankruptcy. And you guys voted to let him try to bankrupt America. Do you get it now? Do you see it now? Running the country like a business is a bad idea, okay? He doesn't understand how government works. When he filed bankruptcy from his businesses, the government is what bailed him out. When he bankrupts the government, there's nobody that's going to come bail me and you out. We're screwed. Y'all voted for this, okay? This tariff, he's been saying tariff it's a beautiful word. No, it's not. It is a terrible, ugly, awful word for normal people like us. It's a terrible word. Absolutely ridiculous. I told you so. And I want you guys to feel that pain. I want you to feel that shame. You ain't gotta apologize. I don't want your apology. I want you to open up your eyes and realize that this MAGA party does not care about you. They will screw you. For them, it's all about the money. Okay? And on a side note, all my strong and independent boss babes, you guys are about to get it the worst. You're going to get it the worst. You don't need a man. You think you can do it on your own with this economy when you got $10 for eggs? Gasoline's about to be $8 a gallon. You're not going to be able to afford fruits and vegetables because ain't nobody picking them. Who do you think benefits from that? Price gouging. Your a head of lettuce is what supposed to be like $1.50. See if you can get a head of lettuce for under $3 next week. See what happens. Because the guys are going to be just fine. They're going to find a cute little girl that works at QT or Chipotle, and she's going to come home to that man with her little $100, $200 paycheck and be like, "Hey, babe, let me pay the Netflix bill. Let me get the light bill. Let me help out and contribute." And he's going to be, "Oh, thanks, babe." That's the 50-50. It don't literally mean 50% of the bills. It means effort, just doing something. And they'll be happy. They'll ride off into the sunset together, and she'll be happy to be at home popping out babies for this dude. Okay, don't believe me? That's all right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm crazy. So last thing I want to bring up is the ICE raids. Understand that ICE, this is their job. Like policemen on patrol. They do this sort of thing every day. They just don't talk about it on the news. ICE been deporting people daily for years. Whether it's one person a day or 100 person a day across the whole country or 1,000, it doesn't matter. They do this every day. Okay, they're putting it on the news so that it's a distraction for you, that you're not paying attention to the other stuff going on. Like, oh, we're getting rid of those illegals, the ones that pick all our fruits. You're not thinking this thing through, and now your $1.25 head of lettuce is gonna be $3.75 because and white people ain't out there doing it. They got produce rotting in fields right now because undocumented people ain't showing up because they're like, I don't want to get caught. Now, when I tell you to follow money, just bear with me for just a second. And I talked about this in one of my very first videos a long, long time ago, okay? Who do you think benefits when ICE is doing crackdowns and they're ramping up their daily job? Who do you think benefits from that? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's going to be all those Republican donors and Republican congressmen and senators that invest in privatized jails. Do you know how much it costs to stay at the Taj Mahal in Vegas? Depending on the room, about $200, maybe $300 a night, right? You know how much it costs overnight to house an undocumented or immigrant? $500 to $800 per night. Guess who pays that? We do. Tax money goes to these privatized jails that are owned or invested into by none other than the same MAGA Republicans that some of y'all voted for. Things to make you go, Don't believe me? Put it in the comments. I can list off every single privatized jail that has been built within the last 10 years here in our country and who is invested in it and who owns it. If you want, if you care, I mean, it's easy to Google this information. But if you're too lazy to do that, you're not going to care if I list it for you anyway. Just things to make you go home. Follow the money. Anyway, that's my video. And try to have a good weekend. And don't let these MAGA folks off the hook. Don't let them rest. Make them feel the pain. Make them feel the pain all the way up until midterms. And if they haven't felt the pain, keep making them feel it. Sooner or later, they'll get it. Hard head makes for a soft behind. Y'all have a good weekend.